Welcome to the Daily Calm. Today we'll be talking about the habit of negativity. Start by taking a comfortable position with a tall, straight back. And when you're ready, close your eyes. Let your arms rest in an effortless way, perhaps inviting a soft smile to your lips. And allow the shoulders to gently fall away from the neck. Just feel yourself taking a moment to arrive. And now bring your attention to the breath, following each inhale and watching it turn into an exhale. As soon as you notice the touch of the breath, note its beginning, then follow the breath through its middle to its end. Refine your attention to the most subtle sensations. You may even notice the pause between each breath. Following one breath after another, after another. And just notice what's happening in the mind. You might find yourself coming back over and over to the same thoughts repeatedly. When we stop and sit, thoughts of anger, regret, resentment, negativity, all have the opportunity to arise. We often find ourselves drawn to the negative because we're trained to look for things that are wrong. Our negativity bias moves our brain continually in one direction. When you notice this happening in practice, as it will, don't push the thoughts away. This practice isn't about repressing or changing thoughts. Just notice the pattern of the mind. Notice what's happening. Then let each thought go and gently come back to the breath. Now take a moment to relax your attention. Today, I'd like to talk about negative thoughts and how we can soften them. We all have a tendency to dwell on negative thoughts. We replay an embarrassing memory over and over in our minds. We recall a past conversation, fantasizing about that clever thing we should have said. We imagine all kinds of things that could go wrong in the future: an injury, a layoff, a breakup. It turns out negative thinking is in our evolutionary biology. Our brains are wired to overlearn from negative experiences, but underlearn from positive ones. This tendency helped our ancestors evaluate threats and avoid danger. But when we dwell in negativity, our stress increases and our happiness suffers. So here is a process you can use to help reshape your negative thinking. Let's say, for example, we're stuck in a thought cycle that goes something like this: I bombed today's job interview. I will be unemployed forever. First, as we learn in practice, monitor your thoughts. When a negative thought arises, observe it. Notice if the thought sounds familiar. Is this something you hear yourself say over and over? Negative thinking is a habit, so it's useful to notice our thought patterns. Second, don't suppress the thought or judge yourself for having it. Telling yourself, I have to stop thinking about that job interview, won't alleviate the thought. Instead, just bring awareness to what's happening. Say to yourself, I'm obsessing about my job interview and stuck in negative thoughts. Third, challenge the runaway thought cycle. Ask yourself, was it actually that bad, or is my memory clouded by fear and anxiety? Does the outcome of a single job interview really determine my future? And am I solving anything by dwelling on these negative thoughts? When we separate from a negative thought, recognize it, and challenge it, we remove its power. And we have to practice this over and over to change our tendencies. Of course, negative thinking is not always unwanted. Sometimes we focus on problems to find their solutions, but much of the time, our negative thinking only harms us. So the next time you wander off into the darkness of your thoughts, reach for a light switch. We may feel helpless when swept away by a storm of negativity, but with effort, we can overcome it. As William James said, the greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another. Now gently bring your awareness back to the room. Wiggle your fingers and toes. And when you're ready, open your eyes. I hope you enjoyed today's Daily Calm. Have a great day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.